Once again, welcome to the Technology Innovation Series of SH Vision from Junior Labs at the Rajagiri School of Engineering and Technology. In the last session, we were dealing with machine learning and we will continue the discussion. I would like to show you a picture. Let's have a look at this picture. What do you see? You see a diaper and a beer can. And there is a strange relationship between these two. This was unearthed by doing data analytics on a big data set from a supermarket chain in United Kingdom. The story is very interesting. They were doing a lot of analytics. Basically, it's a kind of machine learning or artificial intelligence kind of algorithms that were running on huge data, the sales data in a supermarket chain. And finally, they came up with this strange connection. The connection goes like this. On a Friday evening, the customers, those who come to the supermarket, if their age limit is between 30 and 40, and if they are male, if they purchase a diaper, there is a lot more probability that they will also buy a few beer cans. I think you are getting the connections now. I think it is quite simple because in the Western culture, the young male, the youngsters, they go for partying on a Friday evening. So that's a celebration of the beginning of weekend. But once they become the age of 30 to 40, which means they are married, which means they got a wife and children or kids, and now they cannot go to the party, and maybe most probably the wives would insist that they do the shopping, get something, get the diaper, and they are not very happy, and finally they think that I need to celebrate on my own, and they get a couple of beer cans. But this relationship was found out by an algorithm. And surprisingly, they experimented with this result, and the supermarket chain, they started to put beer cans near to the diapers, and they had 30% increase in the sale of diapers as well as beer cans. And this shows the power of analytics. This shows the power of artificial intelligence and the algorithms, unsupervised algorithms. Here, we didn't know the pattern before. The algorithms, they started to search for patterns within the large heap of data that was fed onto them, that was available to them. You know that this is called big data analytics. And the algorithms that they use, it's a form of artificial intelligence as well as machine learning. They try to learn by themselves, and they give wonderful results. And there is another student who is working with me, and her specialty, she is working on pattern matching. If we can actually feed a large data set, at this stage it is only textual data set, this algorithm will actually scroll through the entire data set and will come up with the patterns. For example, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And it will search for the patterns and finally will say that these are the patterns that we find mostly in this particular set of textual data. This is very important when we try to decode DNA sequences and maybe weblogs. There are so many applications for these kind of algorithms, and they fall pretty much into the domain of artificial intelligence and machine learning. Here, these algorithms, they try to learn by themselves and unearth the unknown patterns for us. Now, we have to work with these algorithms. This is going to be the challenge for people like us, the future job seekers. They need to work with this kind of algorithms, or in other words, we need to work with the machines. Hopefully, we will be able to do that, and in order to help us, we got machines with us, quite powerful machines, computers, and they are called supercomputers. So we will discuss that in the next session.